What's up, Madden community? I'm back at it with another Madden video. This is a nice little tip for you guys. I'm going to be on the defensive side of the ball. I found this defense. I like it a lot. I don't know if a lot of people run Atlanta's playbook. As you guys can see here, I am in Atlanta's playbook. You're going to see why in practice mode, why I like Atlanta's playbook on defense. But I'm also going to show a few clips in there of how they really kind of just score on me. Is kind of just because he has Patrick Mahomes, and I don't expect Mahomes to throw cross body 80 yards on a dime. That's how he scored on me. Check these clips out. So yeah, as you guys can see, that's the only way this man scored on me. But yeah, let's get straight to practice mode. I'm in Atlanta's playbook, all Madden, so you guys can see that I'm not in rookie mode or nothing like that. And let's get straight to it. All right, first things first, let's go into coaching adjustments. So to do that, you just click your right analog stick down, your R3. I believe that's the proper term for it. But let's go to option key, conservative, aggressive here, conservative. Me personally, I go with safety width to pinch, safety depth to close. Now why I like this playbook a lot is because they have 3-4 odd, 3-4 over. I haven't tried under 4 tech, but I like that they got 3-4. They also have even 6-1. I know a lot of comp players use this formation, so I also have the ability to run this formation as well. They got 3-3-5 penny. I haven't messed with this too much. I know it was kind of good last year. I haven't messed with it too much this year, but I do like that I have the ability to at least play 3-3-5. Nickel, they got 2-4, 2-4 load mug, 2-4 single mug, which I know is meta. I need to run this defense and practice it more because I know a lot of pro players are using it. They got also 2-4 double mug, which I know a lot of comp players and a lot of players are using this as well. So I got a bunch of formations here. Dime, I got rush, and I got 2-3, and I got quarter normal, which is pretty solid. I wish I knew how to run a little bit more, but it's decent. But the formation I really want to talk about is rush. There's 3 plays I'm going to discuss here. And the plays are cover 2 man, cover 4 quarters, and Tampa 2. And let's go over cover 4 quarters first, as well as you want to probably set your zone drops as well. All this is situational, but for now, let's leave it at default. Let's leave this at 5. What you want to do here is hold Y button to get this play art. And some of these are decent, but my favorite one is this one, Texas 4-man. All you gotta do is let it go and it selects a play for you. We'll just go to as I get invited to a party. We'll just do something basic. Let's just call for verticals. Let's respot the ball. If you guys know how to respot the ball without hitting start, please let me know down below in the comments. But what I like to do here is I like to cover over the top. So how you do that is Y or triangle and flick your right analog stick up, and that takes away the match coverage. And wherever the running back's at is usually where I like to stand. And as soon as he snaps it, you're gonna see what I like to do. All right, so you guys can see there, I like to use the middle for a little bit, but as soon as your opponent sees that you switch stick, they like immediately hesitate to throw any pass. Okay, so I'm using this linebacker right here. I have a safety here currently, but I use him a little bit, cover the seam route a little bit from the tight end, and then assuming whatever this slot receiver does, I switch stick to this. I switch stick to this slot cornerback. As you guys can see, he's highlighted blue a little bit, so I switch stick to him. I know it's verticals, so it's kind of easy, but this play has been really working for me. We'll try it one more time. I guess I should have picked a better play just so I can. So switch stick back. Make that. I was able to make that play, make that tackle. That's a little bit of a better example. So you guys can see how I'm using this linebacker. And then I switch stick to the cornerback, and I see he's not open, and I know he's not gonna throw it, so I switch stick back to the linebacker, and it's just I was able to cover a little bit more ground. Let me show you guys a better example. Let me pick a better play for them. So let's just go to cover 4, hold Y, Texas 4-man. Let's just go to tight open and choose. I think they got bench return. Here we go. Here, this is perfect. All right, so shade over the top. Switch stick here. Switch stick back. And the reason why I switch stick back is because I can see the field. I can see pretty much the entire field. So I knew there was a corner route. So I saw there was a corner route, so I switched. And I saw that there was also a little return route, so I was able to switch back to my linebacker. And depending if he would have thrown it, it probably wouldn't have been a pick, because you can see I'm running already there. Because we switch sticking there, he's probably not going to switch. Okay, now this is what really makes this formation really fun, or this play. So now we're going to say like 3rd and 25. Or 3rd and 20, for example, you got a big sack or whatever, right? You set your curl flash to 25. Same thing. Hold it. Texas 4-man. Let's just go to bench. Y over the top. Now look at your zone drops. They're set deep. And right now, since it's 3rd and 25, I'm not really waiting for them to. Yeah, see, they could have that. It'd be 4th and 15 now. So they could have that all day if they wanted to. Okay, but if you really, let's say now let's just say it's 3rd and 5, you could cover underneath, and you could custom stem him down, and then now you're gonna see that number 5 is gonna be completely guarded, and then as well, let's just have it set like this. You can mess with it a little bit. But notice number 5 is going to be completely locked down. You see that? So depending on how your opponent's playing, that's how you would want to play. So let's just go. The loop is not really getting here in practice mode, so I'm sorry about that, but it does get here in game. But you can see that custom stand really just shuts down this out route. It would have been a pick. The left side is covered. I mean, the only thing that was not covered was this guy, but I had him in a deep 25-yard curl. Shade underneath. If you shade underneath or over the top, it takes away match coverage. So, for example, they're going to snap it, switch it to the right, back to the middle. That's a pick. See? So you just pretty much got to adjust to what your opponent's doing. As well, too. Oh, jeez. Let me call timeout. As well, too, depending on the quarterback, because if they're super mobile, then you obviously don't want to do that consistently. So you also can just have it default. So just click the play Y. And it's like this. And what I like to do now is just keep it contained. And again, depending on, I'm repeating myself. Depending on their situation, you leave it as is. You go over the top or underneath. Whatever you think is best for the particular situation, that's what you do. So you can also do this against mobile quarterbacks. You can pass commit. Most people don't run the ball, so you can pass commit out as well, so that these nose tackles can have a better chance to shed the pass block. And I like to stand above this nose tackle as well. So everything's covered. If you see a corner route get open, for example, I'm gonna just do it right here. Let's pass commit again. So for example, if I feel like the right side is gonna get open, I just switch stick on. And maybe he would have been open, maybe not. I'm just giving you guys an example. So notice Travis Kelce. I feel like he would have got open there if I didn't control Riley Moss, but I switched stick. If he would have thrown it, it would have been a pick. Okay, so make sure you guys learn and understand how to switch stick on this defense. It's really helps out. And like I said, depending on what they're doing, I'll switch stick immediately. So snap it, boom, boom. Okay, so and obviously if you switch stick, there's gonna be little cons like that where you might mess up a zone. So since I switched stick to the cornerback immediately, the flat route was able to get wide open. Let me check if I was in. Okay, I'm in hard flats right now, so let's check if it actually happens again. Boom. Yeah, see, it messes up a little bit, but that's why you gotta understand the situation. That's why you gotta learn your opponent. This video is getting a little bit long, which is fine. Same thing with cover 2 man. I like cover 2 man. You can also do the Texas 4-man in man coverage. Okay, and if your opponent likes these corner routes, all you gotta do is shade outside, and it should lock it up. Now I have PS2, so I kind of cheat and I leave this guy on his man. I leave this guy on the running back. So I'll just cover this guy because I trust PS2 so much, and I really cover the middle of the field and over the top as well. So as soon as he snaps it, and I don't switch stick when I'm in man, by the way. You see that? That's beautiful coverage. Beautiful coverage. Now if your opponent starts catching on to that, I do press in man. And if they like throwing like drag routes, post routes, you can also shade it inside. But now obviously the out routes, the corner routes are going to be wide open, which is football though, right? Like not everything you do is going to be perfect. Even if you shade outside, he might have one guy doing a post route. But that's why with the post route, I would be guarding it. Now the only thing that was kind of a downer is I know Xavier Worthy's 99 speed, so even though I have PS2, I know he can get burned over the top. So let's say if number 4 was doing a post route, all you gotta do is Y, and then Y, A, and then Y, and then I gotta do shade right. And you see that cornerback shift over. So now let's say 4 was running a post, he's gonna get that covered. Now he's gonna get torched in corner routes right now, but you see that also that loop blitz get there immediately. And the same thing again, you don't have to do these loop blitzes. You can also just run it stock. Run it stock, pinch line, QB contain for these mobile quarterbacks, and then just shade outside, mess with it, whatever. You can also maybe try, what is that? Where's it at? There we go. You can try something like this. Maybe you can mess with the zones a little bit, but this is the way I normally just do it. See how everybody's covered. Now that's the only downside, that if they have a mobile quarterback, they might do a run like that. But that's fine. That is 100% fine. One last play. Let me call timeout here. I'm going to show you guys in the red zone. I love Tampa 2. I'm giving you guys 3 plays here. Tampa 2, I really love down here in the red zone. Let's go against bench return. Here we go. We got to respot the ball. Let's go at the 2-yard line. I'm going to show you. I'm going to give you guys my adjustments here. So I like to crash down with the D-line, D-pad left, and then left analog stick down. That pinches them. I like to QB contain, just in case he wants to scramble. But if I'm playing against a mobile quarterback as well, I will also go D-pad. So I get the icons, and then I'll X, and then put him on a QB spy. And we're just wait for him to snap it. You're going to see everybody's going to be covered. You see that? Everybody's covered. And I end up getting a fumble. The QB can't run because it's going to be a fumble. You can argue maybe he would have got there, but this really works. It makes the opponent hesitate. Look at that. He tried to dive, ended up getting a fumble. We'll do it one more time for you guys. Oops. There we go. Nobody's open. Okay, that was my spot. All right, one more time. Covered. Everything's covered. That's just a really hard pass, but anyway, you guys get the point. The computer knows how to dot it up, I guess, but it really does work in gameplay. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this tip. Hopefully this defense does help you guys out. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy these clips. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Yellow. What's that? Outside. Yellow. Outside. Yellow. Outside. Ready. Ready. Outside. Ozzy! Get on! To what? Alrighty! What is shot? 13. On Ozzy, ready? Get on!